can tell he's about to do something cool because he's warming up the tires and transmission. Bam! Smashed right into that pole. Holy crap, did you see the impact on that? Kind of looks like he's about to attempt a figure eight, but if you notice the direction of his front tires, they are pointed in the wrong direction. You always want to have your front tires pointed in the direction you want to move. The bystander on the pole makes direct eye contact with the driver as he evacuates his bowels. You can actually see the moment right there where he's creating extra room for the extra substance in his pants. Now he hops down from the pole. Look at how he jumps to shake everything out his pant leg. Smart. Very smart. Alright, here we got a Charger sideswiping a curb. That's not good. That's definitely going to hurt his insurance premium. Now this is the moment he actually lets off the power because you can hear it in the audio. Realistically, I don't understand why he crashed. Either he had just way too high of a wheel speed to where it was not recoverable, or the car has some sort of problem, possibly alignment or something to that effect, because his directional tires are pointed in the right direction and he's off of the power. He should have been able to save it. Now this is the moment he locks up his brakes. Normally you won't want to do that, but because of the curb, I really don't think he had much of a choice. And it doesn't really make much of a difference either. Either he was going to smash his front rim and bumper or sideswipe it like he did. I probably would have made the same choice. Now I don't know if he's hoping that just nothing's wrong with the car, or he's just trying to save face in front of his friend, but he guns it right here and pulls up. The part that really sucks about this video is you notice those two little yellow things? Those are put on the car during shipping so they don't scuff up the little lip down there while they're shipping the car. Which means he either didn't realize those were supposed to come off, or this is a brand new car because those should have already been taken off because they'll either come off in the car wash or they'll fly off while you're going down the road. Now in the next clip, this, in my opinion, is one of the dumbest possible ways to show off. What a bunch of people do is they stand in a circle and then they put a car in the center of a circle that attempts to do donuts. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Right? Now these two chicks right here are about to take the brunt of the car. Now as he hops over the curb and hits the two girls, you'll notice the girl right there was wearing a hoodie over a pink shirt. I think she lucked out and just had her sweater ripped off. If I was her, I would definitely go buy a lottery ticket tomorrow. Alright, what we got here is a Mustang against Charger, drag race, hand out the window, and we're off. Kind of a delayed start there. A little bit of tire slippage, no big deal. Loses control, goes into the ditch. Ooh, that poor Charger. Honestly, with the little amount of tire slippage I'm seeing and how squirrely his car got, he probably has an alignment issue in the rear of his car, which is very common for independent rear suspension because of how much horsepower they have. But he's also going to compound the issue. Watch when he starts to slip. Slips a little bit here, a little bit more once he gets on the throttle again, and his front tires are pointed directly at the ditch, which is where the car is going to go, plus he's on the brakes. As soon as he started sliding, he went on the brakes, and once you get on the brakes, you can't recover it. Alright, so what do we got here? Small burnout by a Charger, couple $100 citation, and he decides to go for gold. Reverses right out of there, spins directly around the cop, increasing his possible fines to felony charges, plus damage to his car, fleeing from the police, reckless endangerment, the list goes on. I never quite understood why people, when they're just facing a minor display of power ticket, decide to run from the cops. But apparently it scared this guy so bad he crapped his pants. He's definitely packing a log in there. Look at how he's walking. Alright, now I'm going to insert a little bit of opinion. Hear me out, it's going to sound weird at first, but how can a cop that is competent at his job decide that a traffic stop should be escalated into a high-speed pursuit? I'm under the opinion cops should not be allowed to engage in high-speed pursuits unless he's got somebody kidnapped in the trunk, or he just murdered someone, proving that he's going to murder again, possibly hurting other people, because the cop has to break every single law he's breaking in order to pursue him, plus put other people's lives in danger. I feel there should be some sort of limitation, like you can only chase the person for 1 mile or like 50 miles an hour above the speed limit, and all you can do is radio ahead to other towns, have all the cops in the area go to the gas stations, and wait for him to pull over. Because how does endangering other people's lives How's that a win here? I mean, I would rather see even a felony stop. 15 of them get away, a million of them get away, than one innocent bystander killed just because he wanted to flex a little bit and chase somebody down because they did excessive display of power. How does that make sense? Again, aside from them having somebody locked in their trunk or something, and even then, how can you justify getting into a high-speed pursuit? And let's pretend that my rules apply and you can only chase them for 1 mile or 15 miles an hour above the speed limit and you just wait at gas stations. Clearly they're stupid because they're running from you in the first place, so you're going to catch them again doing something else. Or they'll learn their lesson because you'll scare the crap out of them, and they'll never do it again because you never catch them. Therefore, you've accomplished the job without putting people's lives in danger, without spending state tax dollars. I mean, just let them go. As soon as they're not being chased, they're going to slow down. You haven't put anyone's life in danger. You haven't wasted any state tax dollars. And I know there's a million ways you can catch a criminal besides physically pulling them over. You can, well, in this particular case, that car is pretty identifiable. You could be like, hey, I need all the gas station footage for like the past 48 hours. Find out where they filled up. Get an ID on them. Run their tags, their credit card. There's so many different ways. And again, let's pretend you never catch them because they never break the law again. Mission accomplished. It was simple, and they didn't even have to be rolled into the system.